Okay, so there are like two buttons. The start button is to start the game. And so to proceed to the game screen, you have to enter your name. So which I'll be doing now. And if you don't enter your name, you cannot proceed to the next screen. Also, you have to choose the difficulty level, which are easy, normal, and hard, which will be displayed above the start game button. And you can go ahead and input your name on the screen. And you can choose the difficulty and you can click the button, which will take you to the game screen.
Once on the game screen, you see 3 different tower buttons in front of you. To select one of these towers, you just simply click it, and then you select one of these squares on the screen that is not the path. Unfortunately, the towers are offset here due to an emulator issue, but provided it was on the normal hardware of a Pixel 5 with API 30, this would show to be within that square. Besides that part, you simply click anywhere on this game screen. And as you can see with this tower here, it attacks within a range of 3 squares from itself, and with a projectile, essentially each update of the screen, in which the enemy moves along the path. If the money demonstrated on the screen is also the price of each of the towers, if the money shown in the bottom right does not exceed the price, does not meet or exceed the price of the tower you are attempting to purchase, it will not purchase the tower. And you can also see for the other 2 towers, the middle tower there is essentially an AoE tower. For every space within 1 square of it will get attacked at the same time. And the third tower is essentially a longer range projectile tower than the first tower, in that it can attack from 5 squares away rather than 3, and it also has much higher damage, but it has a cooldown of a round in which it must wait for 1 enemy movement before it can attack again.
So for the path of the tower, we essentially the path of the game, we essentially check that first of all that the tower, like you can't place the tower within the path. And so if you try to like place a tower to path, it won't allow you. And also the other thing is we confirm that the enemies essentially stay within the path.
All right, so once we place a tower, if you have enough money, in order to upgrade a tower, you just simply tap it and it will upgrade the tower. And that is shown visually by the change of the color, as you just saw. Since we had enough power, enough money, power to define all of them and upgrade them, as you can see, we upgraded and changed their colors from the default on the bottom of the screen. And as you saw how they changed just right there.
Yeah, and so with upgrading, what you essentially do is you double the attack power of each tower. And so after a certain number of enemies come through, you're going to see a final boss. So right now we'll let the game run until we see a final boss. So yeah. I would also like to note that when you kill enemies, you can see how the money increases depending on which enemy you kill. So that's the final boss right there. And as you can see, the final boss has more health than your normal boss. So I'll place some more towers, upgrade them. And once you beat that final boss, they'll be presented with a win screen, which will give you your stats as to like how many enemies you killed, how much money you spent, total damage taken. And from here, you can either restart or quit the game. So it'll just return to the title screen. I would also like to showcase one more functionality, which is if you go on a different difficulty mode, you'll see that like you'll start off at a different initial health and money. So as you can see here in this for easy mode, you have more health and more money. And I'd also like to show like the game over screen. So we're going to purposely lose this round. So you can also see how the enemies are doing different damages just to show that final M6 implementation. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long.
All right, so similar to what we have for game win screen, since we just let the game run and we didn't have any towers on the map, the statistics clearly show that we didn't spend any money or kill any enemies. It shows the total damage that we took. And since this is a game over screen, we still have the restart button and the quit button to exit the game. So if we click on the quit button, it will just close the app. And then if you want to restart it, you just simply open up the app again.
And that's pretty much our tower defense game for this semester. So yeah, thank you.